Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm showing you the fifth and final card, the sixth project from my Trimming the Town Christmas special class. So this class has gone out in kit form to my ladies, but I'm showing you the supplies you need if you have these at home or if you want to buy them through me. These supplies, I can tell you what you need to make all the projects that were included in my class. So this card here, you need a Whisper White note card. You'll need a piece of designer series paper. I'm using this forest one, which measures 3¼ inches by 4¾ inches. Now, I showed you earlier how to cut these strips. We had a couple of strips here from the top of the main scene DSP. So this is one of the strips from there. So it's 1/2 inch by 4¾ inches. You also need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, which measures 4½ inches by 1½ inches. And I've embossed this with the Winter Snow embossing folder. You see that detail on there. I've already pre-cut a couple of trees from this big piece of paper here, so a couple of trees and also one of the houses from there, just to save you watching me cut them on here. I'm actually looking for my house now, which I can't quite see, but I will find that before we need to stick that on. Okay, so let's go ahead and make up this. Oh, sorry, one more thing you need. This is the largest of the stitched circles, so this is from the stitch shaped dies. As I say, these are my most used dies. So the second largest one from here. Okay, so let's go ahead and layer this up. So first of all, we're going to stick our designer series paper onto the note card. It's a bit feast and famine with my glue at the moment. It's coming to the end of the pot, and so it's not coming out, and then I shake it too hard and then I get quite a large amount coming out. Okay, so you're just going to set that on there with a border all the way around, and then this little strip here is cut to the same length as the forest paper, just for a little bit of detail. So we're going to stick that one down as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave maybe about 1/4 inch gap on this side and just stick that down. And then we're going to layer this one on top. So we're just creating a bit of interest there, a bit of extra detail. It's a great way to use up some strips of paper that you might have lying around. So that one is going to layer about there. Okay, so with the stitched shape, the stitch circle, I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of here. And then take the backings off. And again, if you're having this, sorry, I'm just going to set this down here so you still see a little bit of the designer series paper, just so it's all offset a little bit. When you're making your cards, if you've got this in a kit, you'll need to choose which houses. From this piece here, there's another red one here, there's navy, well, that's actually misty moonlight, there's a pool party one, so you can choose which houses you put on there. You might want to put, you know, a little group of houses, some of the smaller ones on there, so you choose whatever you'd like to put on there. Okay, so I have found my house that I cut out and one of my trees. I'm not sure, oh, here's the other one. Here we go. So these are the things that I've already fussy cut from the paper, and you can take your time doing those. Obviously I showed you in the first video of this this class how I cut around them, so I didn't think you'd want to watch me do it on each project. So I'm leaving a little bit at the top and bottom free of glue because this doesn't fit perfectly on here, and I quite like it being offset there. So here we go, house stuck down. Oh, actually I've just noticed I put one of the trees behind, so I'm actually going to lift that side up before it sticks. So rewind a little bit, you're going to want to put this under first. It's a little while ago when I designed these projects between design and filming, so apologies if I'm for that bit there that I missed. Okay, so now I'm going to tuck the base of this tree under here, and this is just because I couldn't get it all on the circle. There we go, that's better. I've seen I've tucked this one underneath. This one's now going to go on top because I don't think I can keep lifting things up. You can lay yours out first and see how you'd like to put yours together. Okay, yeah, I think I would have liked that behind, but anyway, that's fine, we'll have it on top. Okay, so I used from our house, from our home to yours. I quite like that. If your family sending to another family maybe, and it's quite a nice size sentiment to go across there. So again, I'm just going to snip it away from the rest of the sheet. I've got a tiny bit of red here, so I'm just going to get rid of that from its neighbouring sentiment. And then again, like I showed you on another card with the well, either dimensionals really, but especially on the minis, you get quite a chunk here on the side that you can just use to cut a strip here to go under this sentiment. You can cut it to fit most of it, or it doesn't have to go right across, as long as you have the middle kind of balanced out. There we go. I'll take that one off, get it the right way up, and that's just going to sit somewhere up there. And then finally, we're using the Poppy Parade ribbon again. You can change these up if you prefer, you know, to do some with the old olive, perfectly fine. And actually, depending on how much you use on each card, you might find that you need to mix them up a little bit anyway. So I just like this little pop of red to pick up the red in these bits here. So how much did I use originally? About 6 inches. So let's have a little measure here. Okay, so I'm just going to do exactly the same as we did on the other ones. I'm going to have it a bit longer at the top this time. Get my glue dots. And flip this over again, and we're going to pop the glue dot there, ready for that piece to go back over. That looks good. I might need to trim that end. And then another glue dot, just flick it over to the other side. Just tuck that glue dot down. So we're going to come over this way a little bit so it doesn't fall off the card. There we go. I love that little kind of signature swirl almost on there. Now, in your kits, you would have had one of these embellishments, which, well, you'd have had several of those embellishments actually. They're part of the Trimming the Town suite, these ones here. So if you had them in a kit, you would have had 30 of these. So you have a nice amount to put on your cards. I gave all mine away when I was doing that, and I didn't want to buy another whole set. So you would put one of your little dots. I put the white one there. What can I put on there? Let's put a regular rhinestone on there, just to show you. That's where I would put that. So thank you for joining me in this special Christmas card class, Trimming the Town. I hope you've enjoyed following them. If you have my kits, I hope you enjoy making up all your Christmas cards. I'd love you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon for some more projects. Thanks, bye.